me see, because it said disconnecting. Who's a blonde celebrity? Yeah, who was a blonde celebrity in the Oh! There's so many of them. They all look the same. Oh my God. Reese Witherspoon. Not Reese Witherspoon. Oh! The heavy Reese Witherspoon. Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson's blonde. Is Scarlett Johansson blonde? Oh! Who else? Goddamn. Reese Witherspoon. I think that's it. You got all them. That's crazy, y'all. the blonde, the blonde people, the insectoids. That's wild.
And probably every other science. Their spaceships have a force field around them. They can be shot down, but it takes some doing on our part. We know, or we can recognize their language, which is entirely different than the Ebens. They use a very high band radio system, but they have different frequencies, and it is difficult for NSA, the National Security Agency, to track them.
They said since they're so many light years away, that's what chat said. Frequency. Since they're so many light years away, one of the most practical ways to contact the extraterrestrial beings is through radio frequency. Gee, will we hear that before?
So according to the Serpo leaks, the big picture is Ebens with their genetically created big-nosed archeloids,
We gotta get the planet Serpo immediately.
fingered praying mantis and lizard quadloids, plus perhaps some type of tall haploids. But apparently, the Ebens warned us about the dangerous insect tronoloids from Epsilon Eridani. All these ETs are very skilled with making cloned
They tried to warn us.
biological entities, including the assertion that the Ebens also made Homo sapiens sapien, our current container model of humanity. Ebens genetically create all kinds of organic containers with DNA manipulation to do work for them on various planets, including Earth.
Wait, hold on. Wait. I thought the Ebens were the homies. They made us their slaves. Damn you, Ebens. Damn you.
Those Eben-created androids have included praying mantis and reptilian humanoids. But who are the so-called blonde Swedes or Nordics? What is their relationship to the Ebens or tronoloids? There is one startling answer, perhaps to that mystery in the President Reagan briefing in March 1981, that advisor number 4 talks in more detail about the technology of the dangerous tronoloids. Mr. President, in their technology, which is at least 1,000 years more advanced than ours.
And that's what I'm saying. Their technology is 1,000 years more advanced than us, at least. Why would they need information from us to better their technology? No, they're doing it for study. Our technology is so weak. We just got computers. We just got computers. Come on, gang. We just got Wi-Fi. They been had it. By the time they had it, goddamn cavemans was already damn came up with the first wheel. Come on, gang. Come on, gang.
The Tronoloids have different materials to work with. Some of their materials are not found on Earth. Maybe they have more than 104 elements that are different than ours, very strange materials. These aliens can imitate humans. They can look like blonde humans, and they are not blonde. They are ugly looking insects. They can imitate looking like humans.
Ugly looking insects is crazy. From the advisor. And this is to the president. Well, was to the president. Damn.
So which blonde Nordics might be camouflage for insect tronoloids that President Reagan was told were actually dangerous insects?
Yeah, because there's actually a Nordics, and one's is the HAVs. But the HAVs is cloaking the Nordics persona. No.
Or are some blondes and red-haired beings trying to help android humanity, such as the Archangel Michael, who historically has fought off dragons and serpents? I was also told that about 2,500 years ago, the Ebens genetically experimented with DNA changes in humans living in Bhutan, Tibet, and Nepal. The result was that some of those altered humans were transplanted to Central America, specifically the Mayans.
Altered humans, Mayans, remember that.
Were related to that genetic experimentation. And that comes from a Washington source. My Washington military source back in 1983, who told me that the Ebens made us and put us here. They watch us live and grow. They've been here since at least the time of the dinosaur origin, some 250 million years ago, maybe older. He told me that he had read a government classified report that the Ebens collected one of each species of dinosaur and placed them either in one big planetary zoo or on different planets. I asked him what happened that caused almost total annihilation of Earth life, including the wipeout of the dinosaurs 65 million years ago.
Yeah.
And this is what he said, quote, I read in the Yellow Book that an Eben three-dimensional history of Earth shows that the Ebens knew back then, 65 million years ago, that a very large asteroid was going to hit the Earth. The Ebens wrote that they were saving one of each species that was on this planet, not just the dinosaurs, but the ants, insects, flies, snakes, fish.
The Ebens was the original Noah's Ark? What? So they saved one of every animal, every insect, every flower, every fish, and everything else was collateral damage. They was like, yeah, we just gonna let this start over real quick, gang. Yeah. Factory reset, Control Alt Delete, boom. Damn. What the? Oh.
Ebens said they took one of everything to save all the species before the asteroid hit. So I said, it's a Noah's Ark rescue story. And he said, that's right. And I guess they've experimented with life forms here on Earth ever since. But what bothers us is that the Ebens can do most anything they want. They could have evaporated that asteroid, even if it was big.
Yeah.
But they didn't. Does that mean the Ebens wanted to get rid of their dinosaur experiment?
Yeah, they said we have to clean this up. We have to start over. You know how a job lays off millions of people a year or whatever? Like, yeah, we gotta redo this. We gotta, reconstruct this whole work environment So we're gonna lay off about 1 million people. I understand you got families to feed and everything, but yeah, collateral damage. All them alien be on business time. Even Ebens be on business time. They is not for they for the earth. But the people wise, oh man, this is why, man, get your smarts up. Now you're funny. This is well.
And what came next was the rise of mammals. Humans are primate mammals. And the question we both talked about without a clear answer was, would the Ebens save us humans now if a big asteroid was headed for Earth?
If you enjoyed this,
Would it even save us now? Would they save us now? Mm, I don't know. That's a tough answer. Cause is it about saving? Cause if we're going through a war, it's more like we need a train. We need Stargate. We need the Ebens to put Stargate, come down and put Stargate in colleges, high school. We need to put Stargate everywhere, so we all can have a fighting chance. Otherwise, I don't think the Ebens gonna save us all.
make sure to watch the next.
And that's just being honest. And this is from the Awaken Zone, Tall Waste Nordic Citizen Controllers. But yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in for the Alien Hour. Catch y'all next time. If you've been new here, been true here, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that follow. If you've been here, what it do, cousin? Alright, once